Hello and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters, and Marconics multidimensional energy practitioner. The Joy Corner lately has been coming out every other week on Sundays, and they go back for years. We used to do it every week. So now, just I'm trying to make a difference. And surprisingly, that's what this one is. It is affirmation is I make a real difference. And a lot of times, that's what light workers want to do. They want to make a difference in life to somebody, to something, to show that they've been and their life has meaning. And even if you're not a light worker, it doesn't matter. You may still want to make a real difference somehow, some way. And maybe you think you're not worthy enough, you're not good enough at something to make a difference for people or for things or whatever. But it's something that you can still do. You can make a real difference. And that's what this is about today. So we're going to close our eyes in a minute. We're going to say it 3 times as affirmations. I learned originally to do it 40 times in a row by rote, and it didn't do a whole heck of a lot. So this time we're going to go ahead and we're going to say it with meaning, with feeling it as though this is our truth. This is the truth right this minute, not the future, right now. It's a present tense truth. And if you tell your subconscious enough times with that absolute knowing that this is my truth, it's going to get on board at some point. You might have an instantaneous, or you might have a little chipping away at it that it happens. But in any event, it will feel like it has to get on board because you have that knowingness that this is your truth. So 3 to 5 times at a seating, standing, or whatever you're doing. Maybe some people do it in the shower, but also you can do it more than once a day. 3 to 5 in the morning, 3 to 5 at night, 3 to 5 in the shower. I mean, whatever you want to do. You can do it once a day, twice a day, depends on how much you want the shift and how well that these work. But make sure they land really well for you. You must have a mantra or an I am affirmation that it feels like you're being punched in the butt or in the gut. That you know this is huge, this is powerful, this really makes a difference. So keep fiddling with the words if you have to make it strong. But if you're not too sure what's happening and you're having the opposite effect, you're not using the right words. So if you need my help, by all means, let me know. All right. So today, the affirmation, as I said, is I make a real difference. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel it in when you say, I make a real difference. Feel it going through your body. Feel it in your being. And if you feel anything negative come up or, oh, but I can't, or any of that stuff, say thank you. Tell me again in a minute. I'm going to set you aside for now. Take another breath and we'll say it again. I make a real difference. You might feel it in your fingers or your toes. You might feel it as little vibrations running through you, or however you individually feel it is different, probably from other people. Say it one more time. I make a real difference. And just feel it as you breathe it in. This is your truth right now. I make a real difference. I usually feel it the last time going through my brain like it's recircuiting everything up there. And sometimes if I do it a fourth time, I'll think even deeper into the subconscious, trying to get that moving along. 3 to 5, though, is the most you really need to do so that you can actually stay in that current now moment that this is my truth. We can't always do that, but the hope is that we can, because that is what makes so much difference in the way that this tool works for you. Thank you for joining me here today. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more about me, you can, of course, go to my website at connect2joy.com. Find out about me. You can also listen to my podcast, which right now it's not currently active, but I have a lot in the archives, and all of them are also through my online portal on my website. Until next time, I do hope you realize that you can make a difference, not just in some small way, but even small ways have a way of rippling out and making a huge difference that you may not even know you're making. So until next time, just keep that knowledge that you are more than enough to have and be who you want to be. And if you're not sure, I'll hold that belief for you. knowing that that is the truth.